Just the explosiveness, and, the muscle endurance, which takes a little time. And then, I got to get my fat ass in shape too, man. 6 months, eating whatever the hell I wanted to eat and not running and stuff like that. It's caught up to me a little bit, so I got to get in shape.
He's not.
Listen, I thought he was half joking there, but if this is true, you don't think he was joking?
Heck no, look at his face.
Okay. It looked chubby?
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
Are you shocked by this?
Yes.
You think his face was chubby?
Yes.
All right.
He looks like he's gained a good 10 pounds. I don't think he was kidding, Stephen A. And look, let me preface this by saying, I'm a Kobe fan. I'm not a Kerry crazy Kobe fan, but I'm a Kobe fan. And I got to tell you, Stephen A., for him to admit that publicly, and then to see, that's the first live video I've seen of him up close, his face it's a little fat. And it hurt me. It disappointed me. I thought Kobe Bryant was so driven, so dedicated, that in his recuperation time, when he could no longer run, he would do whatever it took to at least keep his pounds and his body fat down so that when it was time to get back into supreme shape, it would happen quickly. So now we're getting pretty close here to the start of the regular season. There's no way. There's no way he's going to play game one. Not like that. He hasn't even started really working out yet. And there are all sorts of ways to stay in shape, even coming off Achilles surgery, because you've got that treadmill that he allegedly had used a little bit, that anti-gravity that takes all the shock and pounding out of running. You can swim, you can run in the pool, you can do all sorts of upper body, and you can keep your weight down. He's got a ways to go now. And you can say, oh, this is just a mere bag of shells. I think it's a bag of pasta shells in this case.
A bag of pasta?
Yeah. I'm serious.
He's Kobe. He'll get back in shape.
Oh, well, like this, just because he's Kobe, because he's just going to flip the switch?
3 weeks.
He's human,
okay.
And it's going to take... That looks like that'll take about a month. If he hasn't done any serious running at all, we're a ways away. And then to get into basketball shape, NBA shape, we're a long ways away. I think it's going to be a while. In fact, it made me wonder last night, is he thinking about taking much of this year off, which is fine. It would be fine with me. Yeah. I think a lot of people would be fine with that.
You just motivated him, you know that.
I hope so. Fire away, Stephen A.
You're pathetic.
Nope.
You really are. Sometimes you just go too low.
I'm the guy
you just
who
go
knows
too
about
low.
staying in shape.
You just
you
go
know
too
zero
low
about
but
it.
That's not the point. Well,
yeah.
Actually, you know what? I do a little bit these days.
Show him your
But I
line.
got to tell you something, Skip Bayless. I'm not gonna worry about it. Listen, I don't have anything to prove. I have nothing to prove. Nobody's complaining this way. The point that I'm trying to make to you, Skip, is this: the dude had an ACL injury. He can't run.
You can
and so
do a
the
lot
point
of
is
things,
that I
all
told you
sorts
before.
of cardio.
I told you before he wasn't going to be back before December 1st. I said this to you.
You did.
You actually asked me and you pressed me about it. I said I'd be surprised if he's back till before Christmas. There's no reason for him to rush this back. You got to take care of that ACL. I'm saying to you, you don't hold this dude accountable the way you sitting up here today crying and whining, talking about it hurt you. It's October. He's coming off an ACL injury. He's not expected back for about 2 months, and you judging him? This is the way this dude has historically taken care of himself and his body and his conditioning. Why are you sweating that? Leave this man alone. You don't hold him accountable until it's time. Until it's time. Now, if he showed up, if he was ready to play and he showed up this way, that would be different. That's not the case, Skip. You're wrong. You're wrong and you're unfair.
I'm dead right about this. Anybody who knows fitness the way somebody at this desk knows fitness,
thank you,
knows that it is stunning that Kobe Bryant would eat whatever he wanted over a 6-month period and gain weight. Not at his advanced age. You can't just put it on and take it off. Not late in your career. No good. It's a bad sign, and I'm shocked that Kobe Bean Bryant would let himself go like that. It doesn't have to be that way. Trust me, it doesn't. He could have done so many things cardio-wise to keep the weight off. Plus,
How do you know what he hasn't done?
You look at his face. You don't think he's gained weight?
And that's all. That's it. That's all it takes, Skip. This dude has been an elite athlete.
We know that.
One of the
That's
greatest basketball players we've ever seen. for 17 years,
That's
and
right.
you see him after coming off of ACL surgery, and his face looks a little fatter, and that's all it takes? That's all it takes, Skip?
Well, he said for 6 months, I've been eating whatever I want to eat. You are what you eat. He has clearly gained some weight. I don't know how many pounds.
Look,
it looked to my eye, and I'm pretty good at this.
It's an
Looked like he's
Achilles
gained
injury,
10 pounds.
Skip. It's an Achilles injury, Skip. Bottom line is that this is what you had. I mean, if he gained a few pounds, so what? Kobe calling himself a fat bleep that needs to get in shape. Kobe could be that way because he gained 5 pounds.
And they may have shot the camera
you
wrong.
tripping.
Oh, they shot
You
the
tripping.
cases. They
I'm
shot
judging.
the
The angle was, they were doing it high.
That's it.
You know,
I'm
give up.
You're
judging.
wrong.
I'm
You're absolutely
judging.
wrong.
What is he going to look like when he steps on the court? That's what I'm judging.
All right, let's talk about some NFL, some real issues here, Skip.
This is a real issue,
Kobe's
Carrie.
fine. Denver at Jacksonville.